has the apprenticeship program given you the opportunity to learn things that you may not have learned in your job now?
I'd say definitely. It gives you more of a wide spectrum of what jobs are actually in the field. It's not just going in and doing the test or doing your daily stuff that you have to do. You'll learn a lot more. There is place to expand in this business, and it's not just one particular thing. And you learn stuff that you might never learn if you just did the same job day in and day out.
What you're doing right now with your job in the distribution, is it helping you out thus far with what you're doing currently?
Yeah, I think it's helped a lot. Basically, like I've learned from like the good old boys, you know, method of like, here's how you do it, but not the why of what I'm doing. So like I know how to do these things, but I don't really know the complexities as why. So I think it's helpful because I gain a lot of knowledge just being able to, you know the process in which things are done and why they're done that way, so that if there is a mistake that gets made, I can kind of backtrack and figure out where I went wrong.
How has this class changed your perspective of the career field in general?
I didn't know there's so many behind the curtain moments, and there really is. Like, you don't think about if you turn on that tap where your water's coming from every day, or you know what it takes to actually drink the water. Like, I enjoy knowing that information, and I enjoy letting my daughter know that, or my husband, or just talking about like, you know, this is what this is and this is where this comes from. It's kind of neat to know that. So I appreciate everything that we have learned, and being able to let other people know what it actually goes into, or where it comes from.
What brought you into the field?
I mean, yeah, I was.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I was working with the HOA for 3 years, and then public works director. It's like all the guys that I work with are. I think the youngest guy I work with is 63.
Oh wow!
My mentor is 73, so he's ready to retire.
Yes, sir.
So they wanted to have somebody that was in it for the long haul.
Sure.
And they luckily found me.
Yeah, definitely. What would be a selling point to bring them and say, hey, come try this field? What would you tell someone out there?
Back in the day, I wish somebody would have told me that there's more options than just going, you know, to a 4-year university. Because that's kind of what, like, everyone in my class, you just think that's what you have to do. But it's not, because, you know, the apprenticeships and everything, most of them are paid apprenticeships. I just wish that's what I could tell them, is like there's so many other options rather than going and spending $100 grand, you know. You could learn as you work and be debt free.
Jeff, do you see any positive effects in your employee from this program?
Absolutely. I think there's a great benefit to it because it's an accelerated method of covering many more things in the water industry than you're typically able to do on the job as you go. So, and there's always things that are overlooked and missed, and I think a course like this covers more thoroughly a wider range of topics.
What do you expect to see out of him at the end of the 2 years?
Well, at the end of the 2 years, the beauty of the program with him working for us is he will not only know how to do his job, but he will have been introduced to a lot of the safety, a lot of the new regulations that may or may not be coming out. He'll be probably as well-rounded a water professional as there is anyone that's been there for 20 or 30 years, because he's been there and heard everything that's coming down.
It's going to be
We needed the younger generation. You guys made it happen.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. So thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.